I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right. We got to love the notification bot that's drunk as fuck. All right. So, what we got going on here, Charlie Kirk had exposed Donald Trump in Epstein cover up. Welcome in, Blazy, Lady Nightmare. Let's see. I got all my. Oh, shit. He's got the modeling fucking logo back up. So, I'm sure he'll be talking about that. Let me resize a couple windows here real quick. We got some time to buy. He's been in a non-volatile mode today, so we should be good. So let's do a quick weather check in Brownsville, Texas. It is currently 81 degrees, clear skies. Real feels 87. Humidity is 72%. Let's get. How long will it take? John Cole, what's up?
All right. What's up, folks? So, I've been doing a little bit of research, looking into some things, and I'm gonna give you all my take and my formulated opinion that I don't think is an opinion at all. I think it's straight facts. But I think I figured out the whole thing, and it took
Not
me
much
about
of
2
nothing
seconds
going
to
on
figure
today,
it out.
really. Just the cardboard neck collar he had
And I'm
earlier was
usually
the
always
highlight.
right. My predictions are always right. They always come true. I'm gonna break down the whole situation for y'all. I am gonna take some videos up here in a second, so you have to bear with me.
And bear with me, I have some Chili's burgers and fucking chicken strips being delivered here shortly. So,
All right, this is another one of our logos. Okay, like I said, I do want to build possibly a modeling agency, clothing line,
Lobster, what's up?
and I'm building a film production company already. Okay, so how do I put this? Basically, long story short, I think it's real. I think it definitely happened. They already got videos of them asking Trump how he feels, how he's handling it with what happened with Charlie Kirk. He has no reaction, no remorse, no empathy, no sympathy, which is not even a surprise. It's to be expected. The first time I heard about this situation, I said it was an inside job. I knew right off the bat. I'm never wrong. Now I'm seeing videos of the security team taking possible bribes, taking money from either police or security that were right on the campus. Okay. Um, they're making a bunch of hand signals. I mean, it's an inside job all the way. It's clear as day. And I think some people got paid off as usual. And it just goes to show if this is what's happening at this high of a government level, and you got people like my Aunt Carly Fiorina who are corrupt as it gets and evil and wicked, your government is just evil as hell. Which is why Batman
Truck stop,
stands up to
War Hill.
them for
Hey, there's our boy. Let's take a look at him right now. Looks like he's at the park. Still at the park. It is 8:45 in Brownsville. He's still at the fucking park. That place closes.
you. You understand? Because you have to. I mean, I'm sitting here, somebody just waved at me. I'm sitting here protecting all
Nobody
of you.
waved at you in the pitch
Real
dark.
talk, just like the download says that people are talking about how I'm protecting people from evil. That's exactly what I did. These folks are evil as hell. These folks are they're not playing either. They have no limits. You understand? Give me 1 second and I'm going to break it all down here. So let me get my videos right quick. Hold up.
Hold up. All right, I am going to delete this. Gives me to buy some time because I got to upload We will be premiering Butterfly Whispers at the end of this. All right, let's fast forward a little bit.
Long story. So yeah, like I said,
Fuck.
long story short, I already know what this is all about. It's clear as day and it's common sense, and this is why I keep telling y'all I'm like the real Jason Bourne, right? Actually lived that. I already went through it. I got targeted by the government, dude. You think I don't know a thing or two or how to figure out what operations are going on or how they're working or what they're doing? I'm completely with it, more so than anyone. Okay? This is how I defeated the cartel. This is how I've done all these things I've done. A whole lot. Y'all have no idea. So I'm going to tell you what this is all about. The Epstein case. It all has to do with Jeffrey Epstein. And Charlie Kirk, I saw a video. He laid it out perfectly and said it word for word what the situation is. He spelled it out. And that's where he messed up. Charlie Kirk was opening his mouth too much. Charlie Kirk, I don't know. I think he was a Mason. It looked like he had a Mason ring on. They're trying to create theories about the ring changing fingers and all that. I didn't see that. I think that's just the camera angle. I think that's nothing to worry about. I don't think like it was AI. I think that there should be more videos put out from the actual people who attended to make sure that it matches up, so that we know what we're seeing is real. But I'm not really on that doubting that it's real thing. I think it happened. So here's the deal. And that's the thing. I mean, if you think that they're faking this stuff and they're staging it, then what's the purpose of it? What's the point in that? I mean, what do they do then? They go to a deserted island and just stay on the deserted island, wealthy, I guess, for the rest of the time? That sucks. That's boring. I don't picture people wanting to do that. Like, you can't even walk around. If you go out in public anywhere, people are going to say, hey, it's him. How is this possible? The public is going to be like, what the hell? So I don't think that's the case. I think it's real. I think it all happened just like with Tupac. I don't think this stuff is staged or fake like that. I think it's very real, and I think it's happening. And I think it's something that we have to pay attention to as a people and take very seriously. Now, first of all, what happened with Charlie Kirk looked identical to movies that I saw. That's the first thing, which is crazy. Second thing, how do we know that this guy that they're trying to blame even did it? We don't have any real proof of that. They were talking to a different guy. It's all sorts of stuff that happened. And then not only that, but on top of all that they can't get any of their facts straight or what's going on ever. There's a bunch of confusion that was deliberately caused, I believe. There's a light, okay, that comes from Charlie Kirk's right-hand side, like near, it looks like bleachers almost. And there's this light, and the light is timed perfectly with what happened. And this is the same thing that they did with, what was his name? Like Lee Harvey Oswald, I believe, and with Kennedy. And then they made up this magic you-know-what theory, which doesn't exist. Again, with Kennedy, it's obvious that there was more than one you-know-what, right? And that's all it was. There was just more than one because it was all planned. These are all planned. It's the New World Order. This is the Masons. This is the wannabe Illuminati, the fake elites who are not elite. And they continue to do the work of Satan. And they have allegiance to Satan. Okay? And they have to make sacrifices to continue to exist and climb up the ladder. Now the truth is going to come out that everything I exposed and talked about with the music industry, the movie industry, all of Hollywood, Cali Muscle sold his soul. All you people sold out to Satan, sold out to the devil. And that's what all of you basically worship openly every day. I believe in God. You understand? So we're not the same, number one. Number two, you have to understand, Charlie Kirk, okay, first of all, he mentioned a huge country right? What country is that? What country? See, on here, you can't even talk,
Tell
okay,
us,
because I
Joey.
already know how they're looking for an excuse. You know what country I'm talking about, where all that stuff comes from. They're saying, Charlie Kirk was saying that Epstein was not financially literate with it. He wasn't good with finances. What he was a beacon that they were probably dumping money onto, because there is this huge, and this is the truth, and what Batman figured out, like when he says in the new Batman movie, he says, it's the entire system. And Batman's in front of him asking him, what do you mean? It's the entire system. And he's asking him, can you tell, you have to tell, the Riddler is asking him the question. And he says, you need to tell him now. And he doesn't want to tell him. He says, you don't understand. It's the whole system. So the guy is saying, it's bigger than me and you. He said, there's people I love, blah, 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 that I can't talk because I have to protect them. So this is the reality. And the reality is that you have these narcissistic psychopaths who are running this country, and they shouldn't be. They're not running this country. They're in positions of fake power to just have power over other people, which is like demonic as hell. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like I said, we have to figure out how to dismantle this system legally, properly, the right way, peacefully, right? That's the only way. And how do you put it? Get leaders in power like me who actually are for the people. Okay, so this is the thing. We already went through all the tough stuff getting into this position. Now we're entering the era of actual peace. I also want you to notice that it was all timed perfectly, where the thing that Charlie Clark was speaking about right before it all happened, he said the words what?
Dude's dead. He can't even pronounce his name right. Charlie Clark.
Just go look and you'll see what words I'm talking about, which traces back to Los Angeles, right? Or right around Hollywood, right? Where they have, all of that going on over there, all these other meccas. I told y'all the government works with these gangs and uses them because your government is evil as hell. Okay, Aleister Crowley was known as the wickedest man who ever walked the planet, and he is
Come on, Joey. Figure out your phone, internet. Jesus.
Hi, government. It's me again. So yeah, like I said, they just did it with my camera. They turned my camera off because I'll repeat it again, and they'll never stop me from
Hell,
talking.
Sartan.
Again, the Bush family was birthed by Aleister Crowley, the most wickedest man that they claim ever walked the earth. Like,
Aleister Crowley.
so he's the father of the entire demonic Bush family that's evil as it gets. They just turned my camera off, y'all. I keep telling y'all the government play on my phone every day, but I'm not supposed to feel upset about that. Remember, I'm not supposed to stand up for myself as I have and say reality and respond to that. Come on, bro. Y'all don't do this to no one else. Yeah. Y'all wanted to dismantle everything I built. You want me?
All right, real quick. I gotta run downstairs and grab some food. I will gonna let this run, and I will be back in a minute or two.
In jail and prison, right? With the most serious sentencing you can create, and you're trying to create that behind the scenes and not be held accountable for playing on my phone. Come on, bro. See, you have to be calm. You got to be calm and get smart. You actually took CIA clones, operatives stationed in the desert and stuff to stalk me online, right? And you did everything to try to stop me and get me in trouble and cause some position to take my freedom so that you could silence me. You tried several times to do exactly what you did to Charlie Kirk to me, like when you made your phone calls to Seton Hospital, and you still couldn't get me out of here. I'm still immortal. All you did was make me stronger. That's reality. This is a government operation, y'all. We just uncovered it publicly in front of the whole world. Yeah! What you mean? I can't win anymore. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. All the truth gonna come out what they did to me behind closed doors. Bunch of cowards. Facts. They use this platform. They use their shows. They'll mute, delete everything to try to silence me. These folks do not want the truth out. The truth will always rise.
All
We
right,
will
here it
never be
comes.
silenced. You understand? Yeah, the world is going to know the truth about what happened to me. All these situations were because of y'all. These people were acting like this was the movie Phone Booth with Colin Farrell. How is that fair? Like, come on, bro. Y'all use technology every way. You tried to turn it around like you did in Green Bay and lie and say, I'm doing what you're doing? How? I stood up for myself. That's it. I was completely in the right. I had every right. I should have. So what do you mean? People have to stand up for themselves. These people are weak, man. They're trying to cheat and use this system against us and lie. Okay? So everything I do, just remember I'm in the right. All of it. You got to stand up for yourself. These people are trying to cheat. Y'all won't even do things fairly. If it was fair, we would have won a long time ago. We win it anyway. So you have to try to keep your cool, is what I realize now, because at this point, because we're too far in the game, and I already let everybody know what it is. I've already let everyone know. So I ain't got to say no more. People know what it is. These people all know. They're all shook. They're scared of me. They're terrified of the Batman. So like I said, my whole deal is this was about the Epstein case and the Epstein files. Donald Trump went to that island. I can guarantee you there's pictures of him with Epstein all over the place. You can't cover it up. The truth is out. What this is exactly what Charlie Kirk said. This is the biggest blackmailing plot of all time, and it has to do with different countries and the Illuminati Freemasons, and that they've been blackmailing, again, I repeat, they've been blackmailing these public members of Congress. So when Charlie Kirk started saying too much, same thing, I'm way ahead of you. Y'all should not have done this. You messed up. Because people like me know everything about y'all and how you move. Yeah. So what you did is you had to make sure that Charlie Kirk would be quiet because he was talking too much and he exposed your secrets. That's what happened, boy. And you think we ain't paying attention. I pay attention to everything out here, anywhere. Okay? These people got people all over the country.
Sorry, I put it in, accidentally put it in red triangle AI. I probably fucking clicked my mouse and it didn't fucking change, but I put it in there. So there you go, Shamrock. Sorry.
We're not naive and we're not scared. We're not scared of any of you. You understand? Yeah, these folks are trying to cover up their dirty little secrets. Trump went to that island, and Charlie Kirk is quoted saying that Trump went to that island. Yep, Trump went to that island. I know for a fact that he participated. It's common sense. They all do that. All of them got that issue. It's weird, man. Mad weird, bro, because they Satanists. They dress up in animal costumes, bro, and have you know what's. Come on, bro. Y'all ain't fooling nobody, bro. We don't tolerate Satan in this country, in this world. You're going to have to pack your bags and move. It's just that simple. Straight up. You are not going to be leaders of us or anything, nor are you. That's why I don't watch TV. I don't care about a president. He don't run nothing. I'm the president of the streets. This is my country. Straight up. And we winning. So like I said, homeboy, okay. Oh, yeah. And then they used everything that happened with Charlie Kirk. Trump and all of them immediately tried to capitalize on. That's why he said there was a new room being built for the White House. He had no remorse, didn't care. When they asked him, how are you holding up? Didn't care at all. And now they turned around and begged, oh, we need, it was like.
That guy, what's up?
Sorry, I was just putting on my animal costume so I can have you know what. I'll be right back.
Are you wearing your bat guy costume?
That's right.
All right.
Hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars for security after the Charlie Kirk incident. You can't be serious. They, again, used and implemented what happened with him and him as a way to catapult themselves up not only a fake political ladder when they didn't even need to do this. And not only that, this is how maniacal they are. Not only that, but to gain money. And the country of zombies, these sheep will continue to give them their money. But I have a GoFundMe out right now to stop gang stalking and stand up to these folks. But y'all don't want to contribute to that. Like I said, it's hypocritical. It all comes down to the people, man. You all have the power, the people. The people have the power and they're not using it right. You have these funds, you have the money. So like I said, God has to do it. God is always in control. He's who's in power, truly, always, you know. But yeah, This is why I wear a bulletproof vest every day or 18 gauge steel armor. Well, I'm way ahead of my time. When folks was acting like, oh, what is he doing? Like when I first started and they were like wondering like, what's up? What's going on? Oh, like, yeah, this is my world. This is my reality. This is my real life. What would you do? These people made phone calls to Sneed Hospital. I told you what happened to me. I've talked about it publicly numerous times, even on this channel,
Get the
and they want
fuck
to
out
cover
of
it up.
here.
I mean,
No,
wouldn't you make sure that you protect yourself? I mean, after all that just happened, like, are you serious? I mean, like I said, I mean, I shouldn't have even made it this far. I shouldn't be here. I'm a walking miracle. So you think I shouldn't take other measures to protect myself, like wearing 18 gauge steel armor and a bulletproof vest every day? Pretty much every day. I don't have to wear it. I just pay attention to my surroundings. You know what I mean? You think I want to have to worry because all this stuff is going on? Brother, I'm just living my life, man. Like, that's the thing. These people have some kind of obsession with like trying to silence the truth. Like, y'all got so much to hide. Like, that's crazy, bro. Trump is a complete narcissist, bro. He's a joke, bro. I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, he went to that island. I guarantee he went to that island. It's common sense. That's a fact. There's pictures of him with Epstein all over the place, bro. How are you going to say you didn't go out there? Come on, that don't even make sense. You understand? If you had any connection to him, pictures, eat dinner, affiliations, then you went there. Okay, you wouldn't have to go there. If you was connected to him at all, then we knew what you were participating in. It's common
Trump
sense.
had fashion shows on the
So
island.
yeah.
what happened again was that they were trying to investigate, I heard, the Epstein matters, and they were very close, and it got turned down by a vote barely, like 51 to 49 or something. And
Pardon me, guys. I'm eating grub, so I'm going to try and not let you guys hear it.
had that passed, it would have been a whole bunch of probably corroborating, incriminating evidence, right, against Trump and all these folks, proving all the Epstein stuff and what's actually happened in this situation and scenario. So we have huge criminals as our fake leaders in our government, and y'all aren't concerned about this? Y'all want to still go on about your business? You want to still not donate to me and support me when I'm the only one who's making a stand and can actually stand up to these people and defeat them
That siren is on his end, not mine.
the right way? Come on, bro. That don't make no sense. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is these people's priority? They just letting me sit here. Like I said, my phone plan's about to go out on like the 20th.
Yep.
Right. And I'm going to lose touch with y'all. And I want to be able to talk to Christina, and I'm not going to be able to unless I get in Wi-Fi during the day for just a few seconds. Okay. I mean, that sucks. And then when the money comes, it ain't enough. I got to see if I'm even going to be able to pay the plan. And then I'm left with like, what? My check's like $102. My phone bill's like 55. So what's that? Like maybe like what? Maybe like $45, I think. That's what it sounds like. You know, that ain't nothing, bro.
Let's
That's
listen to the
nothing. My
Joey
phone
math
bill's
again
like,
here.
that sucks. And then when the money comes, it ain't enough. I got to see if I'm even going to be able to pay the plan. And then I'm left with like, what? My check's like $102. My phone bill's like 55. So what's that? Like maybe like, what? Maybe like $45, I think.
Close
What
enough.
it sounds like.
We'll give you credit for that. What's up for us?
Nothing. I would have been here sooner, but I lost my vape again.
Of course you did.
You know, that ain't nothing, bro. That's nothing to get through all this time. And then I may not even get another check this next month.
Hell yeah.
See my point? And like, I want to have my phone on, bro. I deserve that. I've been doing this for a long time. So it's like, I don't know. Y'all just keep putting me in the same situation where it's going to be impossible to literally get by or do anything. This is how y'all do things. This is supposed to be America, but I was born here. It wasn't my fault or my choice. And I was raised here. And this is how we getting done. Can you imagine? I got everyone against me. Not one person is helping me or really supporting me. No one. These folks didn't help me. They act like they do.
Pardon me. I got grease on my face. I'm hitting pause. I'm chewing food. Shamrock, what's up?
What's up?
What's up with you?
No, what's up with you?
Nothing. Just going to give you your hello time.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Let me go all the way up here then, real quick. Hello, King Blazy, Lady Nightmare, Bear Jew, John Cole. A Lobster. Smokey. Nigga. My nigga. Hi, Boo. And I don't think I missed anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. I'm not doing too well. Hi, Frosty.
Hey.
And Sheriff. And that guy. All right,
Hi,
I'm done.
my
That guy, you were
husband.
about.
Yeah. Well,
Hi,
I
That
don't
guy,
know.
you were
you're
about
so
to say
funny.
something.
Yeah, I was going to say that I think about the phone situation. Joey should call up his provider and issue death threats and tell him that that's his property and he needs to keep his phone on.
It's probably a good idea.
What's going on with this phone?
He's not sure if he'll be able to pay it this month.
But I thought he was fucking had. Never mind. Yeah. Good luck.
But Chivy, he deserves it after everything he did.
What did you do?
We don't
We're
fucking know. We're still
Still
trying to figure it out.
waiting. We're still waiting for what you fucking did.
I jerk off in a Batman tent for about 8 hours a day. That's worth
Wow.
some change.
No, he saved our lives.
He
Well, I'll
just-
tell you,
Fucking
not
joke.
much.
Ah, I hate that. I hate that.
Not much has
Life.
happened today, but if you're up to date, Shamrock, that guy, I'm not sure.
Probably
But-
not.
All right. Well, this happened today. I don't know if you guys are ready for it, but
Probably not. Let's
Okay.
go though.
all right. Joey added cardboard to the neck protection.
Did he?
Yep.
Look at your screen.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god! He said he was gonna stick napkin holders in there.
Now he fucking even downgraded. He went cardboard.
Is
And
that
he tried it out.
cardboard or is that?
It's a fucking
It's-
torn off piece of cardboard.
It's
Okay,
a
okay.
cardboard box that he has folded up and wrapped
Okay.
around his neck and secured with a back brace.
That's not gonna stop anything.
Yes, it will. It will
Yes,
stop
it-
bullets.
Of course
No,
it will.
All right. Well, let's test that out. Come over
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm hoping for.
Ye have no faith, Shamrock. Come on.
Look, it'll stop all the imaginary bullets that are being fired his direction.
That's
Oh,
true.
no.
It will stop those.
And that's that
Oh
dirty
God,
ass
he's
shirt.
so fucking dirty, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah, the bathroom's cleaner.
Damn.
doing a favor, bro. Y'all could just give me my startup money. Like I said, give me my thousands of dollars. It ain't nothing. There's plenty of money in this country, bro. And y'all owe me millions. I have a whole inheritance I never got because of Carly Fiorina. What are y'all trying? What kind of stunt are y'all trying to pull? How do you talk about law? If the law existed, wouldn't she have to give me my inheritance? What do you
pissed
mean?
through your inheritance.
Sitting there
It's
lying,
gone.
got clerks lying and corrupt
Boo.
offices talking about that's your last disbursement. Hold up.
Hold up.
Oh, hold up. Well, why don't you sue Carly Fiorina for it? See how that works out.
Do you think he's been reading the GoFundMe messages? Because I've
that's what
said
they was
quite a
talking
few
about,
times he's pissed
'cause
through his
these
inheritance
narcissists-
and messages.
Oh.
Let's do a quick update. Let's go refresh on his GoFundMe page. He is still at $0.0 in donations, so we got that going for us.
Kid, he wants
Or he's got
26.
that going for him. Sorry. What'd you say?
He's asking for 26,000.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck out of here.
26 specifically. It's weird number.
Just like her go around and they just start saying things that aren't there and don't exist and aren't positive. And then these suckers will sit there and just go along with it. Like anybody who does that, they were already against you to begin with. That's why the dude said, oh, it's your last disbursement. That's all that's in there. How would you know? All you did was cut the check. You don't know anything regarding my trust. It ain't none of your business.
He was
too.
your financial
I could literally
manager,
take court over
dipshit.
that. I'm taking everybody to court. If you say anything wrong, I'm taking it to court.
Oh,
You understand? Whenever
In
we
order
get
to
that
cut
point and have a
checks, he
point to do
pretty
so.
much needs to know how much is in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I guarantee you that was the financial manager saying, okay, I'll give you this last check, but then the account is closed because nothing's in it.
Right.
You know,
But what
this is a
about the
federal
imaginary
lawsuit,
money
dude.
Carly's holding?
This is a big deal. People don't understand I'm a public figure. I'm kind of a big deal, bro. You know, I'll end up being the biggest deal in this country and quickly, especially as soon as people realize he's the real Batman and he's really doing this. Like, yeah, that's going to catch some attention. Believe me, that's going to catch some attention. Feel me? So
What?
I don't know, man. It's crazy, bro. Like I said, it's not my plan. It's God's plan. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure out like if this is good enough for the soup for now. You know, I mean, it's something. It ain't what I need, but
It is something.
it's something.
It's something.
You know,
He was wanting to wear it. He was asking if you think it would be all right if he wore that doing his lifts today with the fucking armor bullshit on, with the fucking back
The
brace, with
cardboard collar?
cardboard.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
We were like, please do it. Please do it.
Fucking cardboard.
And then later on today, he said, I don't know if I'm going to continue using this stuff because I don't know if I can deal with it. Fucking, of course, you got cardboard rubbing against your chin. You got Velcro rubbing against your neck.
You have bungee cords on your ribs.
Fuck.
and I just don't like the other feeling wearing the other stuff. I don't.
See?
But yeah, I'm telling you what it is. Charlie Kirk called it out word for word.
Oh my
It is what it is.
god.
They do it every time. They try to silence folks. They've silenced a whole bunch of people. So when are y'all going to start opening
The
your mouths
fact
and
that you're
backing us
even
up,
fucking,
people?
the only reason you're mentioning him now is because you read about him. And the fact that you're trying to fucking use it as clout or whatever, or put it into like your message, bullshit message, that pisses me off. I hope you do get
Yeah.
shot in the neck. In
Well,
Minecraft, of course. In Minecraft.
I admire Shivy for thinking he reads.
Yeah.
You know he
My
watched
bad.
the video. He didn't
You
read
heard,
a
yeah,
fucking thing.
exactly. You're right.
It's just pure speculation. At
My
this point.
bad. My bad. I assume because I
Again,
read,
speaking.
everybody else can.
They
My
can't
bad.
do it to me because I'm not a Mason. I'm not in their system. I'm protected by God, and I'm just smart as hell and too strong. They really can't do it to me. They've tried. Trust me. They've tried a million times. I'm immortal. So they can't do that with me. That's not even an option anymore, no matter what they do, right?
Because
Everything they
most
try,
people don't know
you know,
about you.
is going to backfire, and God's just going to give them karma on a silver platter right back in tenfold. Understand that. So,
Hey, Joey, if
you
you're
know,
so
they're all
immortal,
going
why
through
do you need armor?
That's
through
true.
karma as
That's
it
a good
is.
question.
And you just have to
It would
understand these
kind of be the
people are
perfect
soulless.
punishment for him
They're
if he
evil.
couldn't die.
Government is evil.
He just lives to
Oh,
starve.
I totally agree.
You're
Like
gonna be
he
a
never
hobo
wastes away
forever.
completely, but he's
Yeah.
just constantly hungry.
Yeah, that would be amazing. You're gonna be a hobo forever. That would be great.
It's like movie Hancock with Will Smith. It's like, why bother putting the
Mm.
handcuffs on him?
All these people are evil. My Aunt Carly Fiorina is the most evil woman I've ever seen, pretty
She's
much.
a beautiful woman,
And I think
Joey.
she's who put these people up to this on here.
Oh,
M-
geez.
My
You're right.
bonus says
And they
otherwise.
mentioned California or Oregon or Berkeley, California. One of them lives there or something. Yeah, that's exactly where she was at, in that area. So, like I said, nobody's fooling me. Nobody.
You think
I
your
see
aunt
what it
shot
is.
Charlie
And
Kirk?
I think it's that she's part of the coven.
No,
probably.
just that she's
She was probably
up in
always part of the coven. They're probably
triangles,
witches, her and
Hillsucker.
Clara.
Oh,
That's
she
what I
is.
think
Tell
it is. My
She's
dad's
who
sister.
cuts our
Hillsucker.
checks.
That's what I think this
Hillsucker.
is. See, I'm going to figure this out. This is like a movie, but it's my actual life, and I'm going to figure this out to a T. I think I already have. You know, so you got to understand, y'all owe me cribs out in Cali, tons of
Fuck
money.
out of here.
Where's all that money at, bro? Come on, man. I mean, nah, bro. My grandfather, he had that whole retirement home paid for, everything. Like, there's plenty of money, bro. My grandfather wanted to leave me money. I think this one, Carly Fiorina, I think she took the money and buried it. That's not the last disbursement. There's millions of dollars in that trust. My
Y-
dad
not
told me
for
there's
you.
a lot of money in there. Okay, then it's
Disbursement
impossible
for you.
that it's all
Joey,
gone.
Joey,
It's impossible, bro, because
you're
what you're
saying your
saying is that there's
grandfather
no-
died, and instead of giving the money to Carly, who is his daughter, he's going to forsake his daughter and give it to his schizophrenic grandson. That's what you think happened. That's mind blowing to me.
And you also think all that money belongs to you? Like, no, you got it.
Yeah, all my grandfather's money. Yeah, her dad.
You blew it. Yeah, and let me also tell you this. Here's some, like reading up on you, trying to find out shit about your dad and shit like that. Carly's the only one that's ever listed. You got to really dig to find something out, in connection with your grandfather and your dad and the other daughter. I mean, she's the only one that is ever mentioned on Wiki, wherever else. So what's going on there?
They don't do a lot of write-ups on amulet chasers, I guess.
I guess.
They did talk about the congenital hump.
$100,000, and there ain't
That
no
is,
way.
they
There's
did.
got to be millions there.
I did dig
My
for that.
grandfather was a Supreme Court judge. Okay, and quit acting like y'all have
He was
taken
not a
the
Supreme
money in
Court
your
judge,
youth
Joey.
and
You
you're
don't
all
even know.
poor. Okay, you didn't take
Maybe
anything.
he was like a district
'Cause you
judge
can't.
or
It doesn't work
something.
that way.
in
He was
Texas.
You know,
yeah,
but you might
associate.
have like tried to
What's the word? Fucking national attorney.
He was a deputy attorney general,
Attorney
a
General.
United States Circuit Judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the Ninth Circuit for 35 years. He's
Not
also
Supreme Court.
taught at, he's also taught at some taught law at like Harvard. I mean, the big ones, you know what I mean? I can't remember all of them.
Joey, if you
But
need
yeah.
to know anything about your family, hit us up. We'll fill you in.
Like everything you want to be, your uncle did. Okay, I mean your grandfather did. I mean he had a bachelor's in business administration.
Was his grandpa Batman?
He served. Well, he served. He was a staff sergeant in the fucking army in World War II.
So he probably got to drive a World War II tumbler. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's
I-
where he inherited his law degree from.
I'm just curious if the man was tased electronically through his butthole and forced orgasmed. I don't know.
He was
if
also
Probably.
appointed.
Oh,
Listen
they
to
ain't
this.
got to force me.
So he was nominated by Richard Nixon, the president at that time. Okay, Joey, get the fuck out of here.
I either buried the money
He
or
earned
something.
his
I don't
money.
know.
You did not.
You know what I mean? To keep it from me. So what does that make me? Extremely blessed. They're
Useless.
gonna have to give me my money regardless, bro. You understand? I guarantee you, if y'all investigate and look into my actual trust, I don't know. I've never been shown it. I can pretty much guarantee you though that there
But
was
you think we
millions of
can look
dollars
it
in
up?
there. So where did all the money go? This is a real thing happening in
You
Carly
went to
Fiorina. This
Vegas.
is all Carly Fiorina. You could say allegedly, but
You
it's
were
not. It's right in front of
100,000
all of
there
us.
and you blew it.
She's who tampered with my trust. She who wouldn't resign
She
as
was
trustee. I
probably
asked
the
her to resign at some point.
how do you say
right?
it? The executor.
Like, come on, bro.
Executor.
Executor. Thank you.
Y'all better wake up, man.
She was.
And
That's
this is what it is.
probably
It's just a bunch of corruption and evil, folks. That's
was
why I
her.
know God is in control.
Well,
Now,
yeah,
all
his
the
mom
money
was
You
schizophrenic,
got to trust
so
in God
Yeah.
and believe in God, man. We're coming up
didn't go to his
against
other kids.
the principalities,
She's
the
obviously
wicked,
the only one that
and we're
the
winning.
grandfather trusted
And we've been winning, and we're gonna
or
keep winning.
liked.
Feel me? Like I said, Trump went to that island. It's obvious. Trump was connected to the entire Epstein thing, and like I said, I think that's exactly
Island
what Epstein is
boy.
being used for. Yes, he was a tool, right, to
Trying
be
to
able to
make it-
blackmail all these politicians and members of Congress. That's exactly what he was being used for. So they would say, send him out to the island so we can get photos of them doing what they're doing, right? Which, I mean, nobody asked the question. I mean, why is that a normal thing? I mean, it's sick, period, right? And like, I don't get it, especially if you have money. Like, why wouldn't you just go get a normal girlfriend, you know, or boyfriend? It's
because
just
he was a
odd.
fucking pedophile,
it's
you
just-
weirdo. What do you
But that's what
mean?
these Satanists
a normal girlfriend, like a normal 5-year-old. What the fuck?
Why won't you just date somebody online for 5 years and hope they show up?
practice.
Yeah.
All these people sitting on
Fucking hell.
YouTube all day making Cyrax content, they're the same thing. This
Uh-oh.
trickles down into society, man. All these people are connected. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay,
These are
we're in the
puppets
clear because we don't make Cyrex content. So, whew.
that work underground.
CIA, you
They
may
all
need to
have secret
rethink your
conspiracies
fucking
and
life
connections to
pattern.
each other.
Mr.
So I'm telling
Hole.
you the truth.
Oh, look at that.
Charlie
I'm
Kirk
emailing the list
said
to
it
him.
word
His
for word.
dad's on
What
it.
Epstein was, what he was an agent of, and what country he worked for, right? Which wasn't this one, right? And that country is where all the stuff happens, and it's where all the government connection is.
So bad
It's
way.
the same thing when I say I believe that Obama, right, was you know who was a CIA operative. It's the same guy.
Obama was you know
This is a
who?
mass deception.
I don't know who
That's
he's
what this
talking
is.
about.
But
I'm
I
not
think
trying
the
to be
Charlie Kirk thing really
controversial. I have
happened.
No,
no
you
idea
didn't.
what
I
the
don't
fuck
think
he's
He's
that was
talking
talking
about.
about you know who.
No, we don't.
I
Tell
don't
us.
know who.
No, he's all over the place right now. I don't get it either.
Do
was
you
part
know
of a
who?
deception. I think there was a distraction meant with it, but I think it was real because I think Trump wanted to make sure that he silenced Charlie Kirk because he was speaking the truth.
Jesus.
No.
The
You
person who
understand?
helped him get elected?
So
Hold on just a
It is
second.
what it
Can I
is.
say something? And I don't want to get political. I'm trying not to be political or anything like that. But Trump fucking loved Charlie Kirk. Why would he do that? And then, like I can't. This fucking idiot talking politics is gonna break my little brain. Okay, Joey, you've got it all figured out.
I think Charlie Kirk was pretty good at what he does now after watching and looking at some videos. I think he was a great speaker.
He was the best captain the Enterprise ever had.
So I give him that.
Oh no!
I think he was cool.
No, man.
Did you just fucking go there? God
He
damn it.
went there too soon. Shamrock.
Oh, that was fun.
I
You know what I
do.
mean?
I
So,
do feel your.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. I mean, he had his own thing. You know, when they're saying legacy and all that, I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know he had any legacy. I didn't really see much of a legacy. I just saw a guy with a
Yeah,
wife.
he's got a legacy, a wife and fucking 2 kids,
Yeah.
and he's dead, you fucking jackass.
And
like
you
you,
are fucking
all I
trying
saw.
to use it for your bullshit, whether you like Charlie Kirk or not. It's bullshit what you're doing.
You ain't got a
and that's
legacy
the
to
thing, that's
stand on.
I hope he's
reality. A guy
okay
with
as
a
he
mic,
can be.
you know, that sadly got
The
played by
fact that he
Trump
said that like 3 or
and
4
all of
times
the
blows my
presidential,
mind.
you know,
Right.
people. He got played, taken advantage of, and now he's been moved as a chess pawn and a chess piece. Right? That's the truth. Mhm. They used him and utilized him, and now they're going to get a ton of free money
Is that red
off
screen?
of their evil and what they did to him. That's crazy, right? What kind of country are we in, man?
No,
like I
you're
said, we have no
crazy,
choice but to
bitch.
stand up, man. So, like I said, let these people continue to do what they do. They're going to keep on doing the evil, and Americans just got to get ready and prepared and stand up. You got to stand up for yourself, man.
Start
This
stuffing your
system is
fucking
ridiculously
goiter
out of
armor with
control. And all
cardboard.
y'all working
Everybody,
these jobs in
it's
between
coming.
and working for these departments.
I'm going to pause it real quick. He has ended the mainstream, and we are approximately, let's see here, about 12 minutes behind. Earlier today, Joey was talking about how God talks to him through numbers, butterflies.
Butterflies.
Yes. No, this is quote. God talks to me through numbers, butterflies, and animals. So when we get through this here, I will be premiering Butterfly Whispers.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Butterfly in the sky.
Please start standing up for what's right.
I can fly
Please.
twice as high.
Like, that's all I can ask. Just please start standing up for what's right, man, because
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
reading
we
Rainbow.
cannot do this alone. We're all still
Reading
civilians.
Rainbow.
You know, we need people to start speaking up for what's right in every job. You know, that's the only way we're going to win and stand up to these folks. There has to be good people in some of these positions. So that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, Trump went to that island. Trump and Epstein had a connection, and they don't want all the truth coming
Epstein?
out of all the incriminating evidence and the truth that this is what they've been doing to get something on these.
Oh, again, red
Congress-
screen. If you're looking at your monitor or whatever you're looking at, he used cardboard to cover his neck today underneath his back brace. So.
Members and these different
I
leaders.
missed a lot too,
And did
red
they really
screen.
get anything, or did these people just do crimes and walk into it themselves? I mean, you're trying to still make it sound like something it's not. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're sick. They're evil people. So it is what it is. They all need to be arrested, and they need to be doing life in prison. That's the truth. All of them. All of them. This entire government is traitors, bro.
God.
This is what people don't get. They're supposed to be tried in a court of law, and they're all guilty of being a traitor, of treason. So, I mean, what do you mean? Like, common sense. So, I mean, no, the system needs to stop being corrupt and apply the law for treason. What do you mean? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. So what Trump just did, if he is involved, now he's being investigated by the FBI, they claim. But the FBI is who we believe does all this. The feds. They're who facilitate these environments. They corrupt as hell. So if they pass this investigation too, like everything else with him, that they make an excuse for every crime he commits, then, I mean, yeah, you're just having, I mean,
Look at
that's
those per pounds.
something else. That's just a guy you keep giving a pass and enabling his criminal behavior. And that's exactly what they've done. So, I mean,
I
if you
love
actually
it. Look
investigated
at
him for treason, the man
that
would
looks
be
like
going to
Fran.
prison
Yeah,
forever.
God.
He would never get out. I mean, he's committed treason. He's committed tons of other crimes. Every president has, pretty much. You know what I
It's
mean? I think
crazy
Kennedy
how much
was the
that
only good
looks
one.
like
And
them.
Kennedy's goal, they said, was to disband the CIA,
Yeah.
which to
That
me means
looks-
the
I mean-
FBI and the feds.
Oh, I love
See my
that.
point? So what's the point of
Okay.
saying on
Jax
TV
looks
they're going to
just
be
like Jax.
investigated by the FBI?
Yeah.
Well, the FBI is corrupt and they're who did this. That's what I believe. Sorry.
RTS's little
That's
doggies
100%
in
what I
there.
believe. I think
I
that
like
this
the
is
one
the
is,
problem is that all these folks hide
Harley
behind the
is,
system and they
Darth
keep
Maul. That's
painting it
great
like
too.
wrestling.
Yeah, Frank's in the back, in the middle there, the smaller one. Frank
he
don't
is.
fuck around.
No, Frank doesn't.
Trump don't look worried. They're not worried because they know that they're in control of the situation until you dismantle the system correctly. This is why they want to turn off the camera. See what I'm saying? No, we need to just straight up get other new leaders.
I
They
love
need to
Minnie
resign from their
Baxter
position. They need to
too.
be tried in a court of law.
I
That's
don't
my
know why.
favorite part of
Until that
every
happens,
picture.
the system
I don't know
will
why
not
it
be able to.
adds every time
And
a
it's
little
just a free
Baxter,
for all
but
of
it
all these
does, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
magical ones. I'm telling you the truth. Charlie Kirk exposed that fact. That's why they did this to him. He had to be silenced because
Charlie Kirk
they didn't
loved
want him
Trump, you
saying the
fucking
truth and
moron.
exposing the truth. It's the same thing they did with Zach TV with the Kaneka Jenkins case. That was
Oh
a government
my
connection because
God.
the Rosemont or Fremont Hotel in Chicago, whatever, was doing you know what traffic.
Blue, that's the. Why didn't he just steal a neck brace? Look
He
where
did.
you're. No, he did not. He stole a back brace.
Oh, a back
He's
brace, a back
He's
brace.
asking why wouldn't he? Look who we're talking about. It's fucking Joey Sneed. Why?
Yeah, he had knee braces on his elbows.
Yeah,
Like,
it's true. He has trouble with body
And
parts.
that's
You got
like one of the highest
your
forms of trafficking. That's a
expectations are way
billion-dollar
too high.
industry. And they were using street gangs. They used street gangs to do what they did to Zach TV. So don't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about when we all know I'm spot on.
It was
Okay?
cardboard
So,
downrange.
I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, he
You
did say
understand?
that he thought his abdomen was shooting acid into his lungs, which into his back. So I don't think
oh, yeah, I remember that.
anatomy is his strong suit.
It's all
Truth.
corrupt. The government is a joke, as I said. And we all have one common enemy. It's that simple. Just like the one guy said, you and I are not each other's enemy. We should have common ground, right, about these amendments and our freedom, right, to stand up. Charlie Kirk supposedly stood for what I'm doing, what Batman is doing.
Oh
which is
my
basically
God,
the
I'm
church
gonna lose
or
it.
men of God standing up against the establishment and literally overthrowing them. That's exactly what I'm doing. You could say it any other way. That's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm doing it the right way. I'm doing it all legally. I mean, in the street, like I said, we get busy. So it's every aspect, but we do things the right way. Batman is who's overthrown the system. One man is bigger than the system. It's the truth. And now all I need is the funding. So I'm going to ask this country again, can you please fund me and my efforts against gang stalking, because that will fund me to do everything I need.
Now through September,
Fuck you, ads.
I'm sitting here having to literally save the world. See how I told you the prophecy? Yeah, I'm the guy who has to save the world. It's what God already told me. So I need your help to do that. I need the funding. That's all I need is the money. You can get me on motorcycles. You can get me, I'll create my own bat pods. I can get all this stuff going. I can start, flying around towns and cities and being all
Zipping
over
around.
America. And we can start saving
Cardboard
people,
bat pods.
saving lives like we already do on a major scale. All right. So, like I said, last thing I'm going to say, it all comes down to Trump and Epstein. Trump is trying to cover his own, you know what, because he was directly connected to Jeffrey Epstein and everything that happened. And that's all this is about. Somebody.
No, Blue, his GoFundMe page is still up and it is currently, I just refreshed at $0.0.
Selfish interest and the fact that they're 100%
That's still too much.
Agent of Satan. That's what Donald Trump is. And
watch him get hit
completely
with bank
convinced.
fees.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear anything else about it. Don't even speak his name in front of me. He's a joke. And it's just that simple. And he has no power in my country. This is our country, and Americans need to stand up the right way. And that's it.
Right on,
Everything
Frost.
can be done peacefully. It's by exposing the truth.
Look at Frost.
Expose the truth and make sure we hold these
True
systems
story.
accountable to hold
She
these
does. If
criminal
you ever hear
leaders
squeaking in
who
the
are doing
background,
criminal
that's her
actions
tablet.
accountable. That's all that needs to
Harley,
happen.
Harley is
We
right.
need to stop just sitting here
As
while
are
they
all
don't
of
do
our
anything.
pets, actually.
Like, you got to kind of press the issue at some point and
Yeah,
make sure
why
that
don't
they do their
you
job.
fucking I
which is
dare
what
you, after what happened, why don't you go preach your bullshit at a fucking college, bro? See, you got those kind of balls? Don't think so.
Some drunk fucking 20-year-old just fucking punches him in the fucking throat.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that'd be so fantastic.
He isn't worth the bullet it takes to kill him, but he
Yeah.
would be trolled mercilessly
Oh
at a
my
college.
God.
I would love it.
I know.
have to
Do
do
it,
with everybody,
Joey.
if you notice. So if they do their job and hold Trump accountable, right? Then it is what it is. But they're going to try to cover it up again, I bet you. Every prediction I make is right. They're going to try to cover it up and say, oh, he had nothing to do with it when it's obvious. The man has no remorse, doesn't care. You said he was your friend. Come on, bro. It's obvious. It's just like with Snoop Dogg and Tupac. People keep saying, oh, Suge. Suge was in the car. People keep saying, oh, Diddy. Yeah, Diddy might have had something to do with it. Did they ever convict him for it? No. And then you've got, what's his name? Like I'm saying, everybody has it backwards. Like Snoop is the one who had everything to do with what happened to Tupac. It's common sense. You could see him on the camera. He knew what was about to happen. He felt guilty too, just like this whole town feels shame and guilt because of what they did to me. It's in the download in the Joker video right now. Everything is crystal clear. There's no confusion here, man. People just got to get with the times and get with it and listen to media sources
Snoop
like
kept
mine.
me from
I'm my
getting
own
my
media source.
inheritance.
I am the media. If you listen to my media source, you'll get the actual truth.
I wonder if it hurts
Not
to be this
theories,
retarded.
not
I
cover-up
hope
stuff,
so.
not
Yeah.
fake stuff, not hunches. You're gonna get the actual facts of what's going on. Because trust me,
What part of your body, if you were fucking retarded, what part of body would it hurt? Like, oh fuck, fuck, being retarded again.
His stomach from not being able to feed himself.
Yeah. Also his
I
head
know
when he tries to think too hard.
other people don't. I can figure it out in 2
And
seconds.
his left foot.
Yeah, it's all about trying to cover up Trump's actions and all these other members of Congress and the cabinet and the different government agencies who went to Epstein Island and participated in everything that he did. And there's a bunch of incriminating evidence, I believe, and they're trying to get rid of it. They're going to try to cover it up. They're going to try to actually get rid of the evidence. Watch, because like I said, they had this vote in a cabinet or something. I think it was.
Won't you go
51
stop
to
them, Batman?
49. Had that passed, it would have all the evidence would have come out. How are they allowed to vote on whether they get convicted or not? That's crazy. You've given these people too much power. You designed this on purpose so that they could do what they want. And we have to stop this. It's that simple. This has to be stopped. It's
No
that
shit,
simple. These
nigga.
people are evil.
Robert,
And
Yeah.
it is what it is. You can say what you want, but evil folks have to be stopped. Yeah. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, we have no choice but to stand up because it's called defending yourself. That's what America all about. You know, that's why I told you the system won't even let you defend yourself. Self-defense doesn't exist. We're going to
Yeah,
defend
Robert
ourselves, but we're
Redford
going to do it
died,
all
and
the
we're
right
still waiting to hear where Snoop Dogg was at the time. So,
Oh Jesus.
way. And we're going to man up and do it as a man, something that Donald Trump and these folks will never be. They're already ashamed. Let them do what they do
Joey,
in their
Donald
shame.
Trump
The
doesn't
man
even have to
doesn't
be
own anything. He's
president to
totally
squash
poor.
you,
He
dumb
ran
fuck.
his family inheritance and business into the ground and lost the helicopter or whatever, right? What do you mean? He inherited everything. I told you these people were sent by the government. They wanted to slander me because I'm a real person. The Sneed family is the real legend and the real legacy and the real crest.
He
And we
just
run this
complained
country
about
and the
not
world.
getting
And
his
these
inheritance.
I know.
Mhm.
I know.
people that are in politics are nobody. The Sneed family and my children that I have in the future with Christina and my descendants should be who are in the presidential candidates and the
No. No.
Joey, listen to me very clear. You are going to be the end of your bloodline.
Yeah. We told you this many times. You're the shit
Right.
stain on the family underwear, bro.
you, your little catfish grandchildren don't count.
Your cat.
Are they bullheads or catfishes?
I don't know.
Oh,
But they
fuck.
got flippers, please believe that. And
Well, I want to listen to that again.
person. The Sneed family is the real legend and the real legacy and the real crest, and we run this country and the world. And these people that are in politics are nobody. The Sneed family and my children that I have in the future with Christina and my descendants should be who are in the presidential candidates and the elections. Seriously, my family should be the leaders of this country. You can hear it in my voice and everything I'm about and what I represent. If you had me as your
I
president,
just
I would
gotta
be able
say
to
something
change
really
things.
quick. I'm sorry. But I would say that, the biggest person in your family is your aunt. And even she's a fuck up. I mean,
Well,
didn't she bankrupt Hewlett Packard? I mean,
when-
she's doing way better than him. Don't get me
When
wrong.
he says the Sneed family, he means himself. Because of the Sneed family, he hates his aunt. He thinks his
Yeah.
mom's a demon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
That's
doesn't have
true.
anything to do with his sister, so he
Oh,
means
he's not
himself.
talking about them.
Yep. He is Sneed.
And we have seen how you treat, your real children. So go fuck yourself.
Asshole.
In this country completely. See, you all don't get it. I'm not doing thinking small.
just
I
don't
wanna
get
run
it,
for
Shamrock.
president, and that's not a big deal
I
for me.
guess.
That's second nature. I was made to do this. So, like I said, if Carly Fiorina was able to run for president of the United States, which she was, and she's a failure and nobody, and ran Hewlett Packard into the ground and failed epically in front of the whole world, and she's literally been exposed for being a liar with that scam that she got caught in, and lost the election and wanted to blame it on that, but she was going to lose regardless because she doesn't know how to win. She's not relatable. She has no life experience. She's never been through anything. She's evil and corrupt. So
Yep,
what do you
and
mean?
that's your family in a
Like I
nutshell.
said, she took advantage of everything. It's all out public on this channel. So if she can run for office, why would you not let her nephew do the same? That's how you can tell that
Nobody's
she's not on
stopping
my
you do
side,
it.
right? Because
Yeah,
if
you
it's
can
him-
run for office.
What's the requirements? You got to be born in the United States, 32 or 35 years old. One of the
35.
two. 35.
35 for president, yeah.
Yeah. And there you go. You got to have a residence, though, I think.
my family,
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
And I don't know
Where
if
do
they're
we
Masons or what. I'm sure they are in my family.
Why? The
I was
job
never
comes with a
introduced to that,
house.
and I'm glad. I don't want to be a Mason, but I should have a right to not be a Mason and to be able to run for president. I'm not scared of y'all. I know.
Why don't you
I'll
start
watch
small and
myself
run for like
always. I would
dog
know this
catcher?
Dog catcher.
Cameron County dog catcher. Fucking.
I just love the idea of him being chased by dogs in a uniform.
Yeah.
The whole ribbon cutting ceremony. Fucking. What the hell is that?
trying to set me up, and I would stay out the way and get smart. You understand? And this would be a president that would wear a bulletproof vest and 18-gauge steel armor and a whole bat suit everywhere he go. The president should be.
Yeah,
that.
why wouldn't we
Right?
want that?
That's the future we're looking at. Actual
Future
vigilante
leaders.
justice and a Batman president.
And be
That's
like,
where this
wow,
country is leaning and where we
Batman,
need to
the
go.
president.
Yeah.
is
Straight
a
up. That's
pussy.
exactly the direct. Anything else is going to be horrible for
That
everyone.
doesn't
And
scream,
letting
I'm
these people
insecure
do
and
what they're doing?
hated.
I mean, come on, bro.
Does anybody
This
want to
is
be the first to
horrible what
tell
they're
him that
doing. Look what
presidents
they just did to
already wear armor?
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk, bro.
I'm gonna
Come
wear it
man.
on the
You can't be serious,
outside.
bro.
though.
It's unbelievable, man. So I'll talk to you in a minute, man. Get
Like
real.
my underwear.
Oh, is he gonna do again? Is he gonna go again?
Yeah, probably. Who knows?
Probably. I mean, it's only 7:35. Shit, he went until I didn't go to sleep until 3:30 in the morning because he was going for 2 hours. So
What,
I was
last
up.
night after all of this?
Ooh, yeah, I had a late
Babe.
one last night with him.
Babe, you know, I see you every day and I see your beard
Mhm.
and I love it. But still, when I see it in like a picture, like your avatar right now, I'm like, God damn, his beard got crazy.
Do you guys
long."
whisper sweet nothings into each other's ear?
Yeah, and it tickles. It feels like
Well,
a bunch
God does the same thing with Joey Sneed.
Oh, I thought you meant.
No, I'm segueing right now.
Okay, my
Yeah.
bad.
God does it to butterflies that talk
Oh.
secretly into Joey's ears. And this is out of his mouth, not mine, but this is butterfly whispers.
You want to know something about butterflies?
Joey Sneed, a man with vision so bright. He hears the voice of God in the morning light. Through butterflies they whisper soft and clear, guiding him on a path without fear. Monarchs dance in the golden air. Their wings bring words beyond compare. Joey, Joey, spread the word, they say. The time is near, don't delay. Oh, Joey Sneed, the chosen one. Here's the message before day is done. Butterfly, they sing so near, whispering truths only he can hear. They'll go free to Larry with flame so bold. Speaks of wars and stories untold. The painted lady with patterns so fine tells of famine truth so leak it in.
Butterfly Whispers. That'll be track number 2 on Songs to Perp 2, Volume 3, coming out shortly. Anyway.
All right, later.
Right on, Frost, that guy, Shamrock, chat. See ya.
See ya.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.